We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Daniel Lynch. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Sung-Chae Cheng. That's outside. And away we go this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Ball one low.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
There's a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-2. That one missed. Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the Pirates lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Connor Joe.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Ryan Reynolds stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One out, base is empty. Foul ball there. The pitch. And misses inside.
2-1.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Renfroe hauls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Up and in, Ball one. The wind and the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. And that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Marco Gonzalez. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of the game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Number 11, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw, and they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
The wind to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. That one the other way. Throws to first in time.
Batting third.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boog, it becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Guys, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the air, right field. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That misses. Ball one. Witt, the runner at third. Pasquantino at second with 2 gone. another ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
MJ Melendez next up for Kansas City. And the 3-1. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The Pirates up by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started, and here is C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
Lynch back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. Cron in his 11th season, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch. One away. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. First pitch just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Line drive, snags it for the 2nd out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Fraley now at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. And strike 2.
Full count.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The lefty fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning. And now MJ Melendez. And a pitch. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Bounce to third. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Batting seventh, the catcher,
Freddie Ferdine steps in for the Royals. That one well upstairs. 1-0. The Pirates leading by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now 1-1. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Michael Massey in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Pirates 1 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Lynch back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ground ball left side. Jumps. Throws. Awesome play there.
the pitcher, Gonzalez.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Next to hit, Marco Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Fought off foul. And he deals. Bounce to the right. Massey. On to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the second baseman, Sung-Jae Chang.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Sung-Jae Chang. He's already homered here in this one. Lace to right center, base hit. So the inning's still alive with Andrew McCutchen coming to the dish.
He was all over that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lynch checks over to first, and he's back. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That one pushed foul. Two outs. Hard hit right side. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Pirates lead one, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the pitcher, Daniel Lynch. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And a pitch. Got him. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman. 1-for-1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Just missed. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Into center. Fraley should have it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 28.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. 0-for-1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. The Royals trailing by a run here in the third and final game of the series. And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brian Reynolds. As the lefty gets to work. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
No strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, no
The
strike.
pitch.
Ball 3.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And the batter now, O'Neal Cruz. He's 0-for-1.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. And 1-1.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball.
Reynolds gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And here it comes. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 2-0. And he's got himself a triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
C.J. Cron, the next Pirate to hit. Fly to left his first time. And he takes a strike.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
At the belt and fires. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Joe checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. They put 2 on the board. 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Rips that one center field. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Doubled in his first AB. And there's the strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a pitch. In the air, left field. Reynolds pulls it down.
The right fielder, number 16, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Struck out swinging his first time.
One-oh.
Pitch out, but no action. The pitch. That's to third. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Pirates 3 and the Royals nothing. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. The wind of the pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Marco Gonzalez.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Marco Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time up. Gonzalez goes 6'1", 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Melendez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Sung-Jae Chang.
Here's the second baseman, Sung-Jae Chang. He's already homered in this game. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That one fouled off.
Finish him.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Bucks go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. The pitch. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a good eye there.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that one handled to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next to the board, the catcher, Freddie.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
No.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And now 2-1. Rip towards third. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 19, second baseman,
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Wastes no time there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nick Pratto looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Man at second. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Angel Serpa preparing to come on if needed. Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Massey at second with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Now a jump throw. He's in there. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. 1 for 2. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. There's the strike at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And another ball. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Angel Serpa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Andrew McCutchen getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The wind and the pitch. In the air, center field. Isbell hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, Massey. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to first. Pasquantino tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Third out. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Pirates 3 and the Royals nothing. Well, we go bottom six, and to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The wind to kick the pitch. Slap the other way, foul. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
And now the lefty gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Ripped to short. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in easily.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one finds the zone. And the count even at 1. Way high. And a pitch.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Cruz tossed to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Pirates 3 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even.
And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, man aboard, Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
No outs. Runner on second. That's ripped. Base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Jake Fraley digs in now. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The lefty to 1-0. Swing and a ball hammered left field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead is up to 5.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Chris Bubich gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Fraley leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1-2 now. Bounce to the left side.
No,
and it
foul.
goes just foul. And now the count is even. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Marco Gonzalez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And that one sliced foul. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Back to the top of the lineup. Up next for the Pirates, Sung-Chae Cheng. Just missed. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Two runs across in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series. There's the strike. Outside low. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball. That's
Wouldn't
a ball.
chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count
2-2.
sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
1 down. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And he deals.
Ball
Just
off the
missed. Melendez leads off first with 1 away. Next offering upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-0 down. And that drops in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Melendez makes the turn at second. Around third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman also throwing. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Not even close there. And the count 1-2. This one in the air. Crone puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The pitcher, number 50, Chris.
Pinch hitter coming on. Salvador Perez looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Royals pick up one on this triple. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Chris Stratton. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, Andrew McCutchen.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And a pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Stratton, in his 9th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
2-0.
Two 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
Man at first. Now here is O'Neill Cruz. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nick Anderson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hand warming up as well. Righty delivers.
No.
McCutchen leads off first with one away. And the righty deals.
Ball.
And he can't come up with it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
The first baseman.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
1 away, runners at second and third. And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. And that's in there at the knees. Second and third, one away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 8-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball.
Nick Anderson in.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Still only one out here in the inning. And a foul ball. Anderson ready to work. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27, Jake Fraley.
And now here is Jake Fraley. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
No,
and that's
the
off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. That's down and in.
Rio.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and there's the automatic.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3-run shot for the Bucks in the inning. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Number 19, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. And a pitch. And that's outside. Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Isbell, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Left field, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The pitch. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Royals. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And we're back at the plate. Number 19.
Center fielder, Jared Triolo.
Anderson back to work. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The pitch.
Ball 1.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Next one in the dirt. Right-handed reliever. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Wouldn't chase that time. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Two outs, base is empty. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. That clips the zone, and that's strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
The Pirates up big in this one here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Kansas City, last chance for the home team. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And here it comes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one down.
The batter, the right fielder, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And the pitch.
Ha! Ball.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air, left side. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Melendez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chapman is just 1 strike away.
Ball.
That one misses, and the count's full. This to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates have won 4 in a row.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base.